Guys, what's up? Hope everybody's having a good day out there today, and thanks for tuning into the video, much appreciated. And today is the first day of practice for the Toyota series here on Truman Lake, Central Missouri. I was going to give you guys my my first day tournament report, and hopefully throughout practice and through the tournament, I'll just let you guys know how I'm doing, let you know how I'm catching them, and maybe by the end of the week, I can, help share some stuff with you guys that might help you guys catch some fish down the road and hopefully have a good tournament here. So anyway, before we get started, just a couple quick housekeeping tips, guys. If you hadn't had a chance, please hit that or please check out the view product section of my YouTube channel. When you click on the video at the bottom of the screen, you'll see a thing that says view products. It's just a few products I suggest you guys may look at. If you click on those products, it's a good way to help the channel out. And also, anybody interested in an on-the-water lesson with me, booking fall trips, you can shoot me a private message at my Facebook page, Randy Blockett Professional Angler. Much appreciated. Okay guys, Truman Lake, Missouri. This is one of my favorite lakes in the country right here. The last two tournaments, actually the last two tournaments I fished here, I got first place and second place. I won the Central Pro-Am tournament here. It's been several years back, but I had almost 25 and almost or 25 pounds and something the second day of the tournament, and won the tournament. Came back from like 17th place, and then the tournament I got second in. I was leading the tournament going into the last day, and Rick Clun beat me by a couple pounds that last day, so I got second in it. So I love fishing Truman. It's not too far from my house. I'm driving back and forth from home right now to the lake. So today was the first practice day. So anyway, this Truman right now, it's really low for Truman Lake. It's like 704, and it's abnormally low. I think they're working on the dam or something like that. So it's maybe a foot or so lower than what it normally is. Water clarities are pretty normal for the lake. It's you got fairly nice water down on the lower end, and it's stained up in the arms. It stays pretty much like that all the time. Today we had pretty high winds, probably close to 20-mile-an-hour winds with sunny skies, and fishing was okay. I didn't set the world on fire, but I think I caught 7 keepers. My biggest one was only like 2.5 pounds, so I probably could have had 11 pounds, maybe 12 pounds, something like that. I think they had a tournament here this weekend. It took 16 pounds to win it. And the first two Toyota tournaments Toyota series tournaments we had this year, I absolutely sucked up in them. So this tournament, I've got nothing to shoot for except trying to win the tournament, and that's how I'm fishing here. And I was a little disappointed. I thought that I might catch a couple bigger fish today, but the area that I wound up fishing today, I probably won't go back into it. I'm probably going to do a little bit of experimentation tomorrow. From what I've seen on the fish today, there's a lot of different stuff going on. You've got some fish right now that are still suspended out in the timber. You guys can see here, Truman Lake is it's full of timber. It's one of the few, and that's why I love fishing this lake. It's a remote lake. You don't see much signs of civilization. It's natural. I love fishing it because there's not hardly any docks except for marinas, and there's just no houses anywhere. So it's great from that standpoint. But you still have some fish suspended in the trees, and that's a primary pattern throughout all the warm weather months here on the lake. That's how I won that Central Pro-Am, is fishing for suspended fish in the trees, and also some shallow fish. I caught about half my fish today suspended and half of them shallow. But again, I didn't get hit by any good fish to really point me in that direction to stay with something. One of the things that I was a little surprised about, there was quite a few boats in the area that I was fishing today, and normally that particular area that I fished in there, I don't see that many boats at all. But I got to be really careful in this tournament not to fish history here, because if you've done good in tournaments here before, you don't want to just fish those particular areas. So tomorrow I'm going to flip-flop a little bit. I'm going to go to a different part of the lake, try something completely different. I feel in this tournament going in that you're going to have to catch some type of suspended fish to win the tournament. I mean, there's probably a couple of outliers on that, a couple of oddball things, but I really feel that these better fish are going to come, suspended in the trees in some shape or fashion. But you've got, 40,000 acres of trees here on Truman Lake, so it's like trying to find a needle in a stack of needles a lot of times when you're targeting the fish in those trees. A lot of it, from what I found, it's bait. Once you get on lure selection, once you get the key bait that those fish want, you can sort of run a pattern as far as how that timber's set up. And we'll probably do a video later in the year about fishing timber here, because there are some tips and tricks I can give you guys for that. But overall, like I said, it just first day of practice was it was okay. I mean, it was, you know, I'm sure that I would have been in the money cut with what I had today, but like I said, that's not what I'm looking to do here. I'm looking to catch some big ones here. That's really why I stubbed my toe the first 2 tournaments that we had, as I was looking for big ones in those, and it didn't work out. But you can't, if you don't win these tournaments, guys, you can't make any money tournament fishing. You gotta win tournaments to make any type of windfall profit. If not, you're just like barely, if you get a check, you're just breaking even or making a, you know, lunch money or something like that. So I'm gonna keep looking for those bigger ones, give you guys a report after day 2. And thanks for tuning in, guys. Much appreciated. We'll talk later.